This video is made for adult collectors because he has sharp spikes and teeth. I don't know. Alright, so today we are taking a look at Transformers Age of Extinction Voyager Class Grimlock. And as you can see, he is not the same colors as he was in the movie. So, also, this is the weapon he comes with. I do not like this weapon for multiple reasons, mainly because the plastic super bendy. This does not like to stick to the top front at all. And that is where he holds his hands. Hold it in a super tight tolerance, but we'll get into the weapon later. For now, let's look at the dinosaur, because this is a very cool and, might I say, more unique transformation for Grimlock than what I've seen in a long time. And we'll get to comparisons real quick, because I have the, if I can pull it over here, G2 Grimlock. And as you can see, come on, let's let you stand. He is taller than him. Whoop, he is taller than him. Even at approximately the same angle. He is bigger. He is way bigger than what this Grimlock is. So, but we'll set him off to the side, do comparison robot mode later. But let's get back to this one. As for robot mode, or not robot mode, alt mode, dinosaur mode, T-Rex mode, yeah, all of that. All of this articulation right here is the same as in his arms, so I'll talk about that later. But what he does have is ball joints right here on the arms themselves, which are like slightly, but not slightly, I don't know, very articulated. And my main issue here is that these like to fold in a little like that when they're supposed to be straight up like that. And he does kind of have an empty rib cage right there, as you can see. His head, how they did his head is also pretty cool. He does have this button here on the side that allows him to close and open up his mouth, which I think is really cool. They have these like sort of stripes down the side right here, which remind me a lot. Let's bring back in G2, show you guys of the stripes on him. So I don't know if that's inspiration, coincidence, or what, but I'll take it more as inspiration. So I like that personally. Weapon, stupid weapon. All right, come back around. There is silver paint on here throughout, and I do like where it is. It's very nicely placed throughout the entire toy. So, yeah, is a solid, I mean, that's just his head, but I like how the spike kind of turns into a spike. Boom, boom, spike, spiky all over. He's a very, like, skeleton version of the T-Rex, which, I mean, I guess that's what they were going for, but weird. I don't know why he's got this weird hump right here as well. He looks like a camel, but I don't know. 2014, I think is when this guy came out. That's when Age of Extinction came out. This was sold next to the Evasion Mode Prime, which I had that Prime growing up. One of my favorite Primes of all time. And then it was one of my favorite. I even bought a knockoff for it. Hope I can get the actual thing, or they make a Studio Series version of it. Because having this in hand, I want to get the old one. I also want to get the Studio Series version of both this and if they come out with Age of Extinction Evasion Mode Prime. But enough dilly-dallying. Let's get into the transformation time. Alright, so what we're going to want to do is kind of fun. Pull the legs out like this and like this, where he's like flight mode. Boom. And then these legs will untab from this and rotate down just like that. Okay. Now we're going to want to fold these ribs back like that and rotate the arms down. There's a little tab. Look in here. There's a little tab spot right here. Little tab right there. They will just tab into place. Boom. Boom. Like that. And these will rotate all the way down. Then untab at the feet, which I have an issue with. There's a lot of stress marks. They really like to stress mark right there. The feet will then fold forward and kind of click in. Boom, boom. Then you're going to want to come up here, unclip this from the head right there, and have that up. Then from the bottom half here, unclip, and then fold in half about that far. Fold this thing to where it's kind of over, and at the same time, fold them both around each other. And it should, there we go. Same exact time, fold them both around. Now, finalize everything. arms down, chest plate, little tab spot right there, tabs into there. Just like that, just like so. Boom, heads up. Bend this back, fold that down. This does a full 360, rotate the wrist all the way around. There is a tab right there that tabs into right here. You'll see. Come on, there it goes, good. So boom, rotate, close up the foot, tab it into the back of the arm. There we go, good. The arms do sit like this, more gorilla style. They really like the gorilla style arms in 2014 for some reason. Now there's going to be tab right here and here. They tab into boom and boom. So fold this up. Come on. Tab arm in. Come on. There we go. Boom, boom. Fold the ears up to the dinosaur mode, straight up. And there we go. You now have, oh yeah, straighten out the legs. Legs like to kind of lean forward, so straighten them out completely. Do the transformation, they are forward. There will be a gap right here. That is what you want. So there you go. You now have Age of Extinction, Dinobot, Grimlock, that's his name, Grimlock. So there we go. Let's get into the articulation segment. Oh, excuse me. Alrighty, so articulation mode, or articulation wise, there is a movement at the head. It goes forward, back, side to side. There we go. But it is on a little rotate down there, so it's not an actual ball joint. But I mean, as much articulation as you want to get. Also, I like the green eyes a lot. They transferred over well from him. So there we go. Shoulders, move this up. Can go do a full 360. Then go out up to there. The elbow, I mean, there is an upper bicep swivel, that's the word. Full bend, a little over 90 at the elbow. And then technically, if you undo that, there is a wrist rotation, which you can use and just kind of have the fold up to the side. Which if you don't want gorilla arms, you have that, just like so. But technically speaking, that's what they came with. It does not have a waist rotation due to transformation, but it does have upper thigh swivel. You see, boop, boop. Legs will kick forward all the way up, and if you kick back that far, they will kick out that far. Do that right there. And that also does like become untransformed all the time. Which is why he predominantly stays inside of dinosaur mode most of the time. So, let's talk about why I don't like, where did it go, this thing. Because when you go to put it in his hand, it will fight you. Fight you both in. Okay, come on, get in there. There we go. Will fight you going into his hand. You have to like rotate it to pull it in. Come on. There we go. And him holding it is just like the most awkward thing I have seen ever, because he doesn't actually hold it like how he's supposed to. He's just kind of holds it. I don't know. It's not like how it, like he's supposed to hold this, but they could have him hold this, so they have him hold that instead. And because of the way they designed it, it's super flexible and just like not a good tolerance, which I don't know if that just is this toppy and I just happen to get unlucky with the weapon or what. But he is a, other than that, he does, oh yeah, he also has wrist, or not wrist, ankle pivot, but it's a little higher up. So it's like upper thigh ankle, or ankle, calf thigh. Where did I get thigh from? Hard. Okay, thigh, not calf, thigh, again with the thigh. Calf rotation. So like, you can technically get him into some poses and make him kind of look more menacing, but I don't know. I haven't really messed with him because his feet are slick as well, so he doesn't like to stay still. So instead, he just kind of goes like this. I'm sure the Studio Series one is so much better than this. I would love to get my hands on it, but unfortunately, I don't have that one. I have this one, so this is what we got messing around with for now. Let's get into comparisons now between this version And alright, let's stay. Alright, cool. Let's bring G2 robot mode out. Oh my gosh, as you can see, just all around. This is a better Grimlock, but I feel like this is a more interesting Grimlock because we don't get ones like this really. They kind of follow the same transformation as this, which is okay. This is great. Take them back off to the side though, because we don't need them right now. Pull you back into the main focus. Okay. Do I recommend this Grimlock? Yeah. I think he's a fun little guy. I think he's fun. I do think if I messed with him a little more, I might be able to get him into some more standardized poses. Like that is kind of cool, I guess. I don't know, just kind of messing around. We'll see. Bring his arm up like this. Yeah, I think that works, right? Yeah. That works as a pose for him. Works as a pose as anything else. So, there you go. He is posable. He's just also very thin. Like, his back kibble is the tail and the back piece. So other than that, this is just all robot. And also, clearly dinosaur legs aren't his arms. So, yeah, that is my look at Transformers Age of Extinction Voyager class. Why are you thinking Galvatron? Grimlock, that's it. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.